Welcome back, radiant soul of Leo. I am Luna Celestine. If these words have found their way to you today, on this very breath of May 20th, 2025, trust that this moment was written in the stars long before you ever knew to look. The universe has been whispering to you, through dreams, through tension, through that unshakable sense that something is shifting beneath the surface of your world. And now it speaks more clearly. You are standing at the threshold of transformation. This isn't just another day, Leo. This is a sacred turning point. A divine pause between what has been and what is about to become. You are not merely witnessing a change, you are the one being called to initiate it. The energy of today invites you to step away from the noise, the distractions, the expectations that have quietly worn down your fire. You've been giving so much to the world, holding space, holding strong, holding on. But now you're being asked to hold something else. Stillness. In that stillness, clarity will rise. Your inner voice, once drowned out by obligation and repetition, will begin to speak again, not with urgency, but with truth. And as you listen, you may feel the gentle unraveling of what no longer fits. Old habits, outdated fears, even certain relationships that no longer align with the version of you that is emerging. Let them go, Leo. Not with bitterness, but with reverence. For everything that falls away now is making room for something greater. So take a breath and feel it. The ending of a chapter that no longer carries your name, and the sacred promise of a new one, written in your own radiant light. And now, beloved Leo, let us move deeper into the realm of energies that move not through cards, but through the stars themselves. On this sacred day, May 20th, 2025, the cosmos is offering you a constellation of messages written not in ink, but in light. As the sun completes its final breath in grounded Taurus, preparing to cross into airy Gemini, you are standing between two worlds, earth and air, body and mind, stability and movement. This is where justice begins her quiet work. You may feel a shift in karmic balance today, one that reflects the consequences of choices long past, now rippling into your present. If you've been honest, if you've acted from integrity even when it was hard, the universe is preparing to reward you. Agreements, decisions, or truths that once lingered in uncertainty are now being set into motion with clarity. Trust that what is fair will prevail, even if it takes a different form than you expected. Venus in Cancer whispers softly through your emotional waters, activating the queen within you, the one who feels deeply, sees intuitively, and loves without pretense. This is not a day for guarded hearts. It's a day for emotional openness, for nurturing yourself the way you've long nurtured others. If a conversation needs to happen, or if your heart has something it's been aching to release, this is your window. Let tenderness guide you. Let your intuition speak. Meanwhile, the moon, glowing in Virgo, gently illuminates your desire for harmony, especially in the places that feel closest to home, your relationships, your family, your sense of belonging. This is where the Ten of Cups would normally appear. But today, it's not a card, it's a feeling. That moment where everything just feels right. Not because it's perfect, but because it's aligned. Expect gentle waves of healing in your connections. Whether through a warm embrace, a shared laugh, or a truth spoken at just the right time, love is weaving itself back into the corners where it once felt absent. Mercury, finally moving direct in Aries, offers the sharp clarity you've been waiting for. Decisions that felt clouded begin to make sense. The fog lifts. You'll find yourself speaking more boldly, thinking more clearly, and choosing what is right, not what is safe. This is your Ace of Swords moment, but born of planetary fire, insight, communication, the courage to say this is who I am and this is where I'm going. If tension has lingered, especially in your work or social circles, know that Mars in Pisces is softening the edges. Old conflicts lose their fire, misunderstandings dissolve like morning mist, the Five of Wands fades into memory, and what's left is space. Space for understanding, for peace, for reconnection. And finally, as always, the cosmos calls you back to your essence, your strength. The world may see it as boldness, but the stars see it as sacred resilience. Saturn retrograde is casting a quiet light on your inner discipline, reminding you that your power lies not in how loudly you roar, but in how deeply you believe in your path. You are not being tested, Leo. You are being refined. So on this day, let your light be gentle, yet unshakable. Let your energy be discerning yet generous. And know this, the stars are not just watching you, they are rooting for you. Leo, when it comes to money and fortune on this sacred day of May 20th, 2025, the tides are shifting in your favor. And not just by chance, but by cosmic orchestration. As the sun prepares to leave earthy Taurus, you are emerging from a period of financial grounding. Taurus has asked you to be practical, patient, and intentional with your resources. If you've listened, if you've saved, if you've built steadily, if you've said no when it mattered, now is when the rewards begin to stir. There is a sense of divine justice in your financial life today. Debts, emotional or material, are beginning to balance out. You may hear news about a decision, an application, or a negotiation that has been hanging in limbo. Trust that what is meant for you cannot be delayed much longer. With Mercury now direct and Mars gently dissolving stress in Pisces, the mental fog that once clouded your financial thinking is lifting. You're starting to see patterns with more clarity. Which expenses are draining your energy? Which investments are ready to grow? And which opportunities are finally aligned with your long-term goals? This is a beautiful moment to make informed, intuitive choices. If you've been considering a large purchase, an investment, or a new stream of income, the energy is stabilizing. Not every decision will yield immediate fruit, but the ground is fertile. What you plant now can blossom with care and vision. Any tensions or worries you've been carrying, especially those tied to scarcity, survival, or old money fears, are softening. The universe isn't just asking you to manage your finances, it's asking you to rewrite your relationship with abundance. You are not meant to hustle for every coin. You are meant to align your energy so that wealth flows through, not just to you. Today is a good time to reevaluate how you value yourself, how you spend, not just your money, but your time and attention, and where you might be called to shift into a more generous but discerning flow. And yes, Leo, there is luck in the air. It's not loud, not flashy, but it is precise. The kind of luck that finds you when you're fully present, when your intentions are clean, when your energy is clear. You may notice synchronicities, unexpected gifts, overdue payments arriving, or the right person mentioning the right thing at the perfect moment. Stay open, stay alert, trust the subtle currents. Your lucky numbers for today: 7, 19, 31, 43, 55, and 67 carry vibrational keys. If you feel drawn to one of them, let it guide you. Perhaps it's the address of a new opportunity, the hour a breakthrough conversation unfolds, or simply a number that anchors you in trust when you need it most. Abundance is not chasing you, Leo. It's circling closer, waiting for you to believe you're worthy of receiving it. Leo, when it comes to your career path on this pivotal day, May 20th, 2025, the stars are aligning to bring clarity, resolution, and a renewed sense of purpose to your professional world. As the sun stands at the threshold between Taurus and Gemini, your mind begins to sharpen while your foundation remains strong. This dual energy offers a powerful advantage in your work life. If you've been navigating complex agreements, legal paperwork, or business negotiations, this is the moment when things begin to move in your favor. What was once stuck or delayed now finds momentum. The energy of resolution is in the air, and it favors those who have been steady, honest, and clear in their intentions. You may also notice that your inner compass is becoming more attuned. The fog that once surrounded your direction, what role to pursue, whether to stay or go, how to step forward, is gently lifting. Mercury's direct motion brings insight, especially if you've been reflecting on your long-term career path. You're beginning to see not just what works, but what resonates with your soul. It's no longer enough to succeed outwardly. You crave meaning, impact, and alignment. And the good news is, the universe is listening. Don't be surprised if opportunities arise today that feel tailor-made for the version of you that is just now stepping into full view. Meanwhile, the atmosphere at work is softening. If recent weeks have felt tense, with miscommunications, power struggles, or silent resentments simmering beneath the surface, know that those energies are beginning to dissolve. Mars in Pisces encourages emotional detachment from drama and invites compassion in its place. You may find that colleagues who were once difficult become more open, or that long-standing issues are finally acknowledged and healed through conversation or shared effort. Your strength today doesn't lie in control. It lies in emotional intelligence. With Venus illuminating the emotional realm, your capacity to read the room, listen deeply, and respond with grace will set you apart. People will remember how you made them feel more than anything you said or did. This is an ideal time to lead with empathy, to hold space for others' experiences without abandoning your own truth, and to foster a spirit of unity in your team or workplace. Leo, your career is not just a job, it's part of your legacy. And today the cosmos is clearing the way for you to step into your next chapter with wisdom, dignity, and soul-led ambition. The right doors are opening, not because you forced them, but because you've done the inner work to be ready when they do. Keep your vision high, your energy clear, and your heart engaged. The world is watching, and more importantly, it's ready to reward your authenticity. Leo, love surrounds you today like a quiet flame, steady, glowing, and deeply transformative. On this luminous day of May 20th, 2025, the cosmos is offering you a chance to not just feel love, but to understand it in a way that heals you at your core. With Venus nestled in gentle Cancer, your emotional world is bathed in nurturing light. This is a time when the heart longs not for fireworks, but for depth, for someone who sees you not just in your strength, but in your softness too. The energy now is ideal for emotional healing, for speaking truths that may have been buried beneath pride or fear, and for rebuilding intimacy where silence once stood. If you've been carrying old wounds, ones that made you guard your heart even in love, today opens a door to let them go. And in that release, space is made for a deeper connection to take root. For those already in a relationship, this energy deepens bonds in quiet but meaningful ways. The cosmos is encouraging you to move beyond surface-level harmony and truly listen to one another's needs. Conversations about the future, about family, long-term plans, or shared values may feel more natural now, as if the timing is finally right. If tension has lingered, this is your invitation to soften, to apologize if needed, or to meet your partner in a space of mutual respect and renewed commitment. What you create together now has the potential to last. If you're single, the universe has a message just for you. Love is closer than it seems, not in the form of dramatic declarations, but through aligned connection. Someone may enter your orbit through familiar spaces, possibly your workplace or a shared creative or spiritual environment. It may begin subtly as a conversation that lingers in your mind longer than expected, or a sense of familiarity you can't explain. Stay open. The stars are not promising fantasy. They're offering real love, the kind built on recognition and resonance. But amid all this beauty, a gentle caution arises. The current astrological climate still holds traces of friction from external influences, particularly from your social or familial environments. Be mindful not to let outside drama or old patterns of defensiveness cloud the peace you are cultivating. Protect your heart space by tending to it with intention. If someone brings chaos, pause before reacting. Choose responses over reflexes, and let your inner calm lead the way. Leo, your heart is not a battlefield. It is a sanctuary, and today, the universe is inviting you to treat it as such. Whether you're rekindling love, stepping into new romantic terrain, or simply learning to love yourself with more grace than ever before, know this: your capacity to love and be loved is expanding in ways that will leave a lasting imprint on your soul. Let love in. Not just the romantic kind, but the kind that restores your faith in connection, in healing, and in the power of being truly seen. Leo, when it comes to your well-being today, the universe is gently guiding you toward balance, inside and out. On this day, May 20th, 2025, your body and spirit are aligning in quiet harmony, and the message is clear. Your health is not just a physical state, but a reflection of your emotional and energetic landscape. With the moon illuminating Virgo, a sign known for its attention to the body and routines, you're being lovingly nudged to check in with your physical rhythms. Have you been honoring rest as much as effort? Have you been feeding your body with care, not just fuel? This is not a call to sudden overhauls, but to subtle, loving shifts. Drink more water, stretch, breathe deeper. These small acts are not insignificant. They are sacred. At the same time, the emotional tides, gently stirred by Venus in Cancer and Mars in Pisces, ask you to tend to your inner world just as attentively. Emotional stress may have lingered in your nervous system in recent weeks, showing up as fatigue, tension, or mental fog. Now is the time to let it unravel. Meditation, deep breathing, time in nature, or even a long, uninterrupted moment of silence can become medicine for your soul. You don't need to be productive to be well. In fact, your greatest healing may arrive in stillness. Leo, you are known for your strength, but today, your power lies in surrender. In allowing yourself to slow down, to say no without guilt, to prioritize the quiet rituals that restore you from the inside out. The cosmos is not asking you to push harder, it's asking you to listen more closely. To the signals your body gives you, to the emotions you've tucked away, to the parts of you that ache to be nurtured. Your energy is stabilizing. Let that become your foundation. When your body feels supported, your mind clears. When your heart feels safe, your health blossoms. This is a day to return to your center, to nourish from the root, and to remember that self-care is not indulgence, it is devotion. So breathe, Leo. You are healing, and that healing is holy. And so, radiant soul of Leo, as this day draws to a close, remember this. You are not who you were yesterday, and you are not yet who you are becoming. You are in motion, growing, shedding, rising. And every breath you take today is a part of that sacred unfolding. The stars have spoken gently but clearly. It is your time to realign, to restore, and to reclaim the power that has always lived within you. Whether through clarity in your career, peace in your relationships, or the soft renewal of your inner world, you are being guided, not rushed, not pushed, but guided back to yourself. So trust the path, even if you cannot yet see the full horizon. Trust the healing, even if it begins in silence. And above all, trust the light in you that no chaos can dim. Thank you for spending this moment beneath the stars with me. If today's message resonated with your spirit, I invite you to like, subscribe, and share this space with others who may need it. I'll meet you again tomorrow, right here, as we continue walking this cosmic journey together. Until then, keep your heart open, your head lifted, and your light shining. The universe is not finished blessing you. Not even close.